Hi guys. We're back. We're doing a book review because I am a definite bookworm at heart.
So am I. I just stopped for a while.
Me too. You know, you get out of high school and just
don't want to read books because you think books are stupid.
You don't doing the learn anymore.
No, doing the learning.
We're doing a review of A Stolen Life. It's a memoir by Jaycee Dugard. Just lovely book with this lovely human being.
I mean, if you don't know what a memoir is, it's basically based off her experience of what she went through when she was kidnapped when she was 11. So,
personally, I love books, and I've never actually read a book like this, and it's an emotional roller coaster. Like, I read it a few years ago. She read it a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it's hard to read. It made me sad. Like, cried, you know, and it's crazy.
But you have to take, like, breaks. You can't just read it all in one setting because you will be severely depressed. You'll get so sad. Like, read a couple chapters.
But the thing is,
move on for a little bit.
She, you know, she's a very inspirational person going through all this stuff and having to put up with this, you know, and she comes out and she writes a book and she, you know, she puts on the front that she's a very strong person.
To go
persevered through what went on, you know, and
she did what she had to do to basically be where she is now. So,
and it's fantastic. It's a really good book. So, I mean, the basics is that she gets kidnapped walking to school in the morning.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much the first chapter.
That's pretty much the first chapter, and then she just tells you, like,
what she experienced,
what her experiences were, what kind of environment she lived in, what she was able to do and not in her pregnancies, and
how she found out she was pregnant, one of them.
Very, very young.
Very young.
Very young. How she didn't go to school, how she didn't have an education, and, you know, how she
pretty much survived
throughout the whole thing, and how she got out in those feelings, and I mean, this is a good read.
It's basically like her own personality was warped by the people who took her.
Yes.
So she has, now that she's an adult, she's trying to figure out how to be herself without having to worry about those people who took her.
And it's crazy. And, like, she doesn't, like, I get it, she doesn't put her children's name in here. It's Child A and Child B, which I like. There's no pictures of them, and, you know, being, I don't know what the word is, but being susceptible to those kind of things when you're young and getting out of that and then having children, and how, you know, how if she does explain these things to her children, or how has it affected their lives, if it did, if it didn't, you know. But I mean, that's all their personal stuff. So, but it's a good thing to wander about, because you can just wander about it and think and be like, you know. But obviously, you know, they're hidden for a reason, and it is none of my business.
Yeah, all you know is their date of birth. That's all you know. So that's all she really knew. She didn't know exactly, like, where she was at, anything. She just knew the date of birth.
And then in the book, it has, like, pictures and, like, written, like,
and that's her her picture before she was kidnapped. And that's when she was, like, 2. That was, like, age 2.
But, like, journal entries, and
it should be coming up soon. Her journal entry actually in here that you'll see is about a kitten she got.
And see, this is the layout of where she was kept over here.
I'll put a picture of that, just in case it didn't show up very well.
Oh, yeah. So
like, this is the journal of her cat when she got it.
So, yeah, it's like the print off of her journal. Saturday, July 3rd, in 1993, age 18
weeks. But she's talking about her kitten. before she was even, I think, pregnant.
I think so.
And
And then
before
here's
she
the
was
cat
pregnant.
right here
Yeah.
in this. But I think there's pictures of like the people that actually kidnapped her in this.
It might be in the beginning.
It's probably in the beginning, but I mean, like, whenever I saw that, like, imagine, like, putting those pictures in there and looking through your book and then being like, oh my god, you know, these are the people that took me.
Yeah, it's like that's very hard to do even for a normal person. If you've ever been through anything hard and you have to put, like, the person who did something to you or hurt you in any way, it's very hard to even think about putting that picture.
But
And even to come clean about it.
I think at the end of this video, we need to put some hotlines up for you guys.
Yes.
Because that's a very emotional thing that you have to go through. Because I can't imagine going through something like that. Because honestly, I wouldn't be mentally strong enough. And she's a very strong woman for going through what she went through and writing a book and having people know about her story. And I mean, honestly, it's a good book. It's a fantastic read.
Yes, it is very good.
I might have had to actually look them up to see like who these people were.
I thought they had them in there, but I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. But
Yeah, it
so
looks like they do.
I mean, let's give it our rates and
I rate this book pretty much a 9 out of 10.
I will agree with that. I do a 9 out of 10 for this book too.
Mm-hmm. So the 10 out of 10 is really hard to do for a book, at least. But considering where she was at when she did write the book, it is very good.
It is.
Very well. Not easy to read because, of course,
It's very sad. And
she also had a lack of, like, education. She only learned anything up to, like, 5. Up to literally 5th grade.
Yeah.
Which is, anyone who's ever been through the school system, no matter what age, you know it's hard to actually learn anything. Because middle school and high school are, like, where you learn everything you really need to know.
I mean, looking back at my 5th grade papers, like, I mean, I'm very impressed with myself because I have these very huge words, and I'd be like, oh wow, I don't even know what these mean anymore. But I mean,
Yeah. But for, like, adults, it's not, like, doesn't seem like it's very well written, but it's very well written for a 5th grader. Person who only had 5th grade level knowledge. So.
But yes, a definite 9 out of 10 for this
Yeah.
book. So this is A Stolen Life by Jaycee Dugard. We'll put a clip of a picture into so you guys can look it up. Give us your opinions, your feedback. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. So I guess we'll see you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.